Well, and a very good Texas morning to you all. Hope all is well with you. I'm just getting up. I got my tea. I hope you got your coffee. Or perhaps you may have a nice cup of Ahmad London tea. It's English breakfast. It's delicious. I love it so much. I have it first thing in the morning when I wake up. Well, last night was my first night taking Ambien. I got my prescription picked up yesterday. Now, this is a generic. It's called Zopidem. Zopidem or Zopidem. Anyway, it's 5 milligram, and it's a sleeping pill. And these are little bitty tiny tablets. You wouldn't believe the size of these little bitty tablets. Look how small they are. Can you see that? Little bitty tiny tablet. I tell you what, I took one last night, and friends, I went to sleep at 8 o'clock, and I woke up at 11, and because I couldn't take my pill until I was going to take it at 10 o'clock, but I went to sleep at 8. So I woke up at 11, got up, and I came in here, and I took that little tiny pill, and I went right straight back to my recliner, and I kicked back, and listen, I was asleep. And it's not a dramatic, hard, dramatic sleep. It's a very peaceful, gentle sleep. That's what I like about it, Ambien. And my brother's the one who told me about Ambien. His wife took it for years, and my tea went down wrong. And he's the one who told me about it. And he told me, hey man, you should really, really try Ambien because it's just wonderful. He said it's real gentle, and he said it's just really excellent, and there's no side effects. At least it wasn't with him and his wife, and there were no side effects of me. There's no lethargy. There's no grogginess, and I'm actually peaceful. I'm not anxious and all worked up about things like I have been, and I just things just don't bother me. I just kind of, praise the Lord. Just going to lean back and just be peaceful and go on. And there's things that none of us can do anything about, and the best that we can do about any of it is to pray. In our prayer life, is to pray and let the Lord know and remind Him that we are trusting in Him for His help and guidance and His assistance. So, anyway, that's what I'm doing. And I just wanted to give you my report on the Ambien sleeping pill. My doctor called it into Walmart's for me, and I went and picked it up. And I talked to the pharmacist. His name's Donnie, and I asked him, I said, man, are the generics any good? I mean, I've heard the generics weren't as good as Ambien. He said, yes, but Medicare don't want to pay for Ambien, so they'd rather pay for a generic. See, that's the way they are. Our doctor writes as a prescription, but Medicare says no, they can't have that. We're going to give them a different kind of a generic. Well, if you examine the generic, it's layered. There's different things in it. I forgot what all's in this, but it's not pure Ambien. But my brother and his wife, they took pure Ambien. Of course, my brother is a retired Chief Warrant Officer, United States Army, retired, and the military takes care of their people, and they don't play around. Well, if a doctor gives you a prescription for Ambien, you get Ambien if you're military, retired. So, I'm not, and I'm out here, and I'm under the most cheapest, sorriest insurance you can get your hands on. That's United Healthcare. They defraud you out of everything. If you got something you got to get taken care of, they're going to go all around it. They'll give you tests that make you sicker than everything, and then the doctor just give you a little prescription. You go and you look at that prescription, and boy, you got list this long of side effects, and you're like, what? And you know what the doctor says? Have you ever noticed this, people? When you ask your doctor, doctor, all these side effects. Oh, he said, oh, don't worry about it. They have to just do that for legal reasons. That's to brush you off. Make you think like he's in the know. Is he taking that prescription? No. Is he giving that prescription to his children? No. Is he giving that children that medication to his wife? No. Oh, but he gives it to us, to all of us. See what I'm saying? And I didn't have to fight him for this Ambien. I didn't. I just called in. I was going to have the nurse call me, and I was going to talk to her about it. And the very next day, that morning, they called it in. I already got my prescription, picked it up. They only gave me 30 of them. But hey, that's okay. I really slept good. I honestly tell you. But now, you don't want to eat. That's why I waited so late to take it. I was going to take it at 10, but I went to sleep at 8, woke up at 11. So I took it at 11. And but you don't want any food in your system. You just wait till way after supper time. Wait at least about about 4 hours after you eat. That's what I did. And then after that, you take your pill. You go to sleep. You sleep like a baby. But anyway, I'm just thankful for it. I really am. I mean, you don't know how many years it's been that I've had sleep. And I got up 4 times going to the bathroom because I drink a lot of tea, and so I go to and from the bathroom usually about 4 times a night, and I did, and it didn't bother me a bit. I wasn't groggy or dizzy or anything. I wasn't at all. I wasn't at all. So I just went in there, did my business, went back in there, got back in my recliner with my little cats, and I went straight to sleep. Had a wonderful night. I know it. You want to say something? Huh? Did you want to say something to everybody? Huh? I know it. It's hard being a baby kitty. I know it. It's hard being a tiny baby kitty cat. It's got to have tuna fish, milk. I give her cat milk. I buy it at Tractor Supply. She has her little cat milk, and I give her tuna fish with water, you know. Boy, she loves it. She loves it. Oh, and listen, speaking of food, this is going to be my breakfast this morning. Got it at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And it's English muffin with sausage and cheese. And I put it in for about 1 minute and 30 seconds in the microwave. Right now, I'm letting it defrost in the package because it's been in the freezer. But it looks just like that. And it has a delicious flavor. It's got 310 calories. And it's delicious. It's got protein. It's really good. You might want to try this. You may end up liking it. It's a quick breakfast, and it's Jimmy Dean's. Me and Jimmy Dean, we get together for breakfast every morning. We have our breakfast every morning. So this is my Jimmy Dean. But I tell you what, people, it feels so wonderful. I feel so peaceful, relaxed, and thankful. I can't wait to talk to my brother later today and thank him once again for telling me about Ambien. He quit taking it years ago because him and his wife both quit taking it. They switched over to liquid melatonin. When I can't drink liquid melatonin, and I can't take melatonin at all because it works the exact opposite. I don't go to sleep. I stay awake, sometimes all night long. I mean, I'm like a hoot owl sitting there looking around. Just a hooting all night long. But I got these pills here. And they're not pills, they're tablets. They're little tiny tablets. I showed them to you. They're little bitty tiny things. I couldn't believe it. I tell you what. But you just take one each night. You never take one in the daytime. Never, never, never. If you're sick and you don't feel good, you don't take that. That's not a feel-good pill. That is strictly for sleep. And like I said, you want to be sure that you've eaten and wait at least 4 hours before you lay down and go to sleep, because the food will lessen the effect of the Ambien. So, but listen, you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk your ears off. You have a great day. I'll see you on the next video. Please hit the like button, and I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel, help my channel to grow. I appreciate each and every one of you. You wonderful people, have a great day. Bye for now from Texas. Thanks for stopping in.